So you guys won't leave me the fuck alone. So now I have to do a house tour. So this is my house. I know you guys can't see it because it's blurred. You like it? Sorry, there's a plane. I didn't mic myself up. Come into my crib, guys, come on. These are my rocks, this is my tree. Ow, I've actually never felt it before. So now, this is like a little courtyard into my house. I have like a super cool balcony. Okay, let's begin. So the first thing when you walk into my house, you're gonna see this cute little American flag. Sorry if there's an echo. I really like this flag because this is actually the one that I carried on my back all the time on all my deployments. Then behind you, Mr. Cameraman, I have this super hot light. Yeah, I actually made this art. But if you come in super close, you have some dog hair from my dead dog. I didn't put that in there on purpose. But in there, it's actually 3 fortune cookies from Panda Express. And it says, your success is inevitable. And I read that fortune cookie and I was like, I can fucking do anything. So I've kept it for literally 3 years. And it's been like the source of where I've drawn all my power because I was like, my success is inevitable. And then now I do YouTube videos and stuff. Okay, I have a naked lady right here because boobies are kind of cool, I guess. Some fake lights, some plants. I don't like plants at all, if I'm being 100% honest. I'd rather not have them. But it adds like feng shui, I guess is what people say. I got a nice big TV. I don't have kids. This is like the homepage for like Netflix or whatever the fuck. But this is my really big TV. It's not a flex thing. I'm actually just blind as fuck and can't see. So yeah. Now we got the living room. I got like a super hot little glass table that I bought on Amazon, I guess. You know, cheap shit. Oh, and then this right here. This legit is for all the brain juice shit. I've got like my helmet and like my wigs and all this other crazy stuff. Space Force's fingers and Mr. Potato. Some Kufe for over here. I've got cabinet doors. I have a microwave. It makes me popcorn whenever I want. Before we forget, we gotta check the garage. So let's go out to the garage. Very, very messy. 2015 Ford Focus, the elite of the elite. It's actually my first car ever that I got from the military, and I refuse to get rid of it because it makes me very fucking humble. For those of you who didn't know, I had a Jaguar F-Type before, and that car was fucking awesome. And it would humble me very fast to get in this car that has like giant fucking cracks in the windshield. I just refuse to get it fixed. I love fighting. I train fighting all the time. Got little speed bags. We've got, for those of you who watch the stream, Donnie the Dummy, who I kind of touch and fondle a little bit. Muay Thai bag, different gloves and whatnot. I have a fuck ton of packages coming all the time because I'm always trying to like grow and build certain things. So sorry for all the boxes, they're empty. This is literally from like the last like 4 days. Then this is just a freezer. Literally I just bought this for my ice baths, which I'll actually show you guys in a little bit. Now let's go over here. This is the guest room for anybody who's coming over for work, or if I have any friends coming in from out of town. This is where you guys are gonna stay. And then in here, right next to the guest room, I have like it's like a guest work office. So if my assistant comes over, she needs a place to work. Anybody on my team who works for me needs a space to work. Next is the master bedroom, where all of the masturbation happens, bro. Cool, right? No, not really. Okay, let's go. On to the next room. I mean, I guess it's not really a room. I'll show you guys the backyard next. I have a basketball hoop. Beautiful, right? No, I don't hoop, I suck. We got like a nice little turf backyard area. Nice little cabana, I guess, when I'm trying to feel like a fancy bitch. Legit, never use this thing ever. The pool, go swimming sometimes, and I don't ever use that basketball hoop. And just fucking sit there. We got my ice bath. Beautiful. I do an ice bath every single day, right around noon, or I'll do it in the morning before I go running. Time to go upstairs. Okay. Come on. First thing you see at the top of the stairs, discipline, the ability to execute regardless of how you feel. Very important, read that every single day before I wake up and go to work. Go to work. Sit in a chair and do shit, I guess. So after you come up the stairs, you got the library over here. I just try like bean bags and stuff in here because when I like to think and brainstorm, this is where I'll come to be. Or after a YouTube video drops, I'll like come and respond to comments in here. Then over here, because I know you're gonna ask, this is Mandy. I had to use her in a video. I promise I'm not up here just like caressing her. So, fuck off. Then over here, for all of you who do know, I have my own clothing brand and company, my merch. Some of the stuff that I'm working on that eventually is gonna come out, and then these are all the things that are good, active on the store, and or we're about to release them, like some of the Menace stuff that we have. Then if you wanna come out this way, Got my balcony, and literally I don't do anything here, but it's pretty cool. All right, next. Another bathroom, and then in here I have the green screen room. This is where I'll do like some of the with the branches, skits, etc., etc. Just got a bunch of like studio lights. So this is where all the magic happens. This is like my stream room, podcast room, content room, etc. First thing I read every single day before I come in here. Today will be a good day. I'm going to get after it. My success is inevitable, which is also kind of like the fortune cookies downstairs. Like I said, it's actually a big part of my life. And we got 3 C's, cool, calm, and collected. And we've got these. So I guess to start, flight simulator from Turtle Beach, including like a cool little jet analog stick. This is the streaming PC that you guys see all the time. I don't do any dual PC setups. Maybe in the future I will, but right now I just got one rig basically doing everything for me. Whiteboard with a lot of different things that I have going on. Then on the back side, I like to stay as like organized as possible. Got like my week stuff I do on the weekend, just kind of like how I want to prioritize everything. Got some steel back here for my setup for my streams. Nice little mini fridge. Literally don't have anything in there. My plate carrier from the Daddy Mommy Matt Best, absolutely beautiful. Got my rifles that I use, which for any of you guys who are watching this, don't forget you guys can also watch some of the range content that I've made. Little canvas that's in the back of like all the content that I make. All the YouTube play buttons to keep me motivated and stuff like that. The VR treadmill. I don't know how many people know I actually have this, but I have a legit VR treadmill, and you just put these shoes on and then you can actually run in game and do all of your cool shit. So it's pretty awesome. Right here, got a couch. Whenever people are over, they can either sit here and chill while I'm working or we're brainstorming on stuff. And or also, we have the podcast setup. So people might come over, they might bring someone with them. They can just go chill over here. But when you walk into the podcast studio, you got your TV, podcast desk. This is where I sit. Got my mixers, got cameras, 3, 2, and 1. I actually went and I put all these panels up myself. I had to put the blackouts on the back. Pretty cool podcast setup. For those of you who are not following the Brutally Honest podcast, you need to do so. And for those of you who are and are waiting for new episodes, I apologize. YouTube got weird with me and took a lot of my content down, so the podcast will be up next month. Then last but not least, right here, we've got my streaming setup, my YouTube setup, whatever you want to call it. 4 different monitors. We've got 2 lights. Even right here, I got the Sony a7 III with a lens that's a 16 by 35, super awesome lens. But this is where I just do all of it. Rocky keyboard, mouse, Stream Deck, the new one. And I got this beautiful little Alexa here with this, Alexa, what the fuck? Alexa with the screen. So if you guys come to my front door, I fucking see your ass. But yeah, that's pretty much this entire stream room because I know a lot of you guys were asking about that. Let me show you behind the setup really quick. For the PC setup with running one single PC, I have this entire desk right here is dedicated to holding all the monitors and the PC. And then all the cable wiring and management. I know a lot of you are gonna be like, oh my God, it's so messy, da 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 da. Not really. I started doing all this shit in literally like the smallest little space. So I made a deal with myself. I will never struggle to plug in cords, do all this other stuff again, and I'm gonna use up all the space I can. So we have literally a desk for all the monitors and my PC, and we have the other desk literally just for my keyboard and for me to sit comfy with my mouse, etc., etc. So I hope this kind of answered the majority of the questions for like the house tour type of thing. And the reason I'm only doing it for you guys is this isn't like a bloating or flexing type of thing. That's not really me, you guys know that. This is just for all of you guys who do support all the channels, want to see some stuff, and I was like, yeah, I'll show you guys if that's something you really want to know. But if there's other types of tours you guys want me to go even more in depth, because this is going to be kind of a quick video, let me know down below in the comments, and I will do my best to make something else. And I'm going to try to make sure I film more like individual loyalty supporter membership videos as well for you guys. And yeah. You just got to let me know down below in the comments. Okay, fuck you, bye.